What's up, y'all? It's your boy Showtime Doctor. This is going to be your new account guide. I just got here. I'm done with the tutorial. What do I do now? I'm going to help you get strong, know what you need to do immediately. Now, first of all, depending on the currency you have, you're going to want to go to the summon banner right over here. And depending on who you've picked, personally, I would say coal if you're into farming, but whichever unit it is, your accounts may vary. You got to pick a banner and you got to start summoning on them. You need 1500 currency to do a 10 pull, or you need any combination of secret fates and 150 currency per secret fate that you're missing to do a pull. So go ahead, get your 10 pulls off. Hopefully you get lucky. There's going to be a new player banner. After 30 pulls, you definitely get a guaranteed legendary. You might get lucky and get one on the first pull, and that's gone forever. That's up to you if you want to pull on that. Personally, I'll be pulling on the Cole banner, but you might want Gloria, whatever it is you want to do. So definitely go check that out and be pulling on that every chance you get. Now, you're going to want to look at this screen over here, and you're going to want to go over to quests. These are your daily quests. Now, obviously, these are important because they're going to be giving you rewards and stuff. These bonus rewards down here, stuff to farm, that's all great. Achievements, going to be giving you plenty of currency the more you do them. And there's also energy on that screen as well. Didn't mean to leave it. So you are going to want to read these because there are a lot of them. And you're not going to be able to do them all first because you don't have the dungeon or whatever unlocked yet at the very beginning. But as you unlock them, come down here and get the account experience. Future Doc here. I came back through the Spiral of Destiny. You get account experience from the bonuses down below up to 100. Do not confuse activity points with account experience. You only need 100 activity points every day, no matter what. Back to the Spiral. You need this account experience to level your account up because that's how you unlock things. Leveling up, pushing content, getting stronger. That's how you're going to unlock things, so be paying attention to that. Once you're here, of course, you got your character screens. You're going to want to take whichever character you think is your best one in the beginning. Get in there, level them up. Get them as high a rank as possible. There's going to be guides to a lot of the legendary characters on which skills to get once you get to certain ranks. Follow those guides. I'll be providing them on the channel. There'll be an information graphics on the Reddit, on the Discord, wherever you might be happening to be getting your stuff. Get your gear leveled, come over here, get your skills set. Do that for 5 characters. You need 5 characters in most maps early games. There might be 3 sometimes. PvP it's 6, but you don't gotta worry about PvP right away. So get your characters as strong as you can, and then get them out there into the world. So greater majority of the stuff here, you've already looked at everything. You're unclear on something, there's a battle guide. You're not going to have all this stuff unlocked right away, so don't be looking at it like that. But you're going to want to voyage over here. Oh, one other thing real quick. Check your mail over here. Check your friends list. If you don't have friends, come over here to add friends and just keep adding them because you're going to get currency from gifting your friends and claiming your currency. You see I'm at 100 friends. I don't know any of these people. And granted, later on, as you have friends you're playing with, yeah, add them, get their codes, but spam friends, get the max as fast as you can, farm that currency that you can spend at certain shops. Shop buttons right down here. Not going to go into that right now. I'm going to show you guys what you should be doing. So at the very first, you're going to have the Fool's Journey. I don't think you're going to have Spiral open yet, and you're definitely not going to have Crossing Worlds open yet. So Fool's Journey, there's the Prologue and the Rift, and then Army of One. You're going to be on Chapter 1. Get in here, do these, get 3 stars. Read these, make sure you get 3 stars. If you're not going to get 3 stars because 2 people died, you can auto lose the level and it will give you a chance to reverse back to the turn where you made the mistake and go back to that turn and do whatever it is that's going to make you successful. Read these, make sure you're not wasting energy trying to get 3 stars twice. Clear the stage in 5 rounds. Don't use more than 2 units. And later on it becomes 1 unit. And then as you get there, you're going to be collecting these rewards. The more stars you earn, help your account get stronger, help get you gear. This herbal drink is awesome early game and help you get there. Now, these paths are going to diverge. If you see dash one, dash two, those will lead eventually to a treasure chest. And they're usually like wonky little side missions. So it's not always based on your team. It might be like a particular gimmick, like you're trying to avoid people. There's a chess game, there's all types of things. So you want to be pushing as far as you can early in the regular mission so that you unlock more. Because when you get to certain stages, hey, this is unlocked now, you can go do that. Help strengthen your account. This is unlocked now. You can go and upgrade this or go into this skill tree. Those are the things you're going to want to be doing. So push content, push content. If you get to the point where it's too hard or I can't push anymore because it's level gated, whatever it is, okay, now you can come back. You can check this out. You can go get the treasure. You can come back. But at first, you want to be spending every single solitary energy that you can. Now, these things, you see this little star on the side here? There's a hard mode and a common mode. Doesn't happen on every map, but happens on, especially later, a lot of maps. If you do the hard mode, the reward for the hard mode is always going to be 80 of the Hope Luxite currency. If you really want to pull early, do these if you think you can do the mission. If you don't, hard is simply fulfill the goal. There's no characters got to survive. There might be a you got to win by a certain round, but it's not star rated. As long as you complete the mission successfully, you win, you get the currency. That's it. So if you can do it, go do it, get the currency, go use it to pull characters or whatever you're going to use the currency for. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be pushing this as much as possible. Now, as you unlock things, you're going to want to go back. Oh, I unlocked Spiral of Destiny. Spiral of Destiny is its own game mode. You can take 3 of your characters from this world, go into that game, start farming in that game. You recruit characters from the world. It has its own thing. I'm going to show in a separate video. Not going to show that right here. You do need to go in there and do things for your account. Preferably if you can get in there day 1 or day 2 on your account, that's great, but don't rush right away the instant it opens to go in, because you really got to be careful which characters you're going to take in there, because they're going to give you a leg up advantage, and you go in there like, oh, these 3 characters are good. Oh no, I just pulled Gloria. Now I got to reset. I got to waste currency if I want to take Gloria now to reset the whole thing, all the story progress in that different mode. So give yourself time, farm as much as you can in that first day and you think you're going to play. When you got a couple hours left or an hour left, okay, this is all I'm going to do today. These are the characters I want to take in the spiral. Cool. Go do it. Or if you're patient, you can wait a day. You know, I personally am going to be in there on the first day, but I am going to be patient and not go right away. I'm going to wait because I want the strongest possible characters I can take into there. I would love to have my Cole in there. I don't have my Cole in there. I would love to have a Ruiwa or Beryl or Gloria in there. I don't have any of them in there because I went right away because I need to investigate it to be able to tell you guys about the mode in a separate video. So, and eventually you're going to unlock Crossing Worlds. Crossing Worlds is where all the farming takes place. All of these aren't going to be unlocked right away, as well as, like if I come over here, only certain ones are unlocked on certain days, as you can see. Yeah, all series are open on Sunday, so I guess it's just Sunday. But, so you can pick those days. There's also going to be extra rewards. You get bonus rewards when you go in there and you complete the dungeons. So, and as you can see here, this is, you're not going to be able to do this one for a while on a new account, so don't even worry about it. This is Weapon Trial. I think that unlocks fairly early. Memory Retrieval. The characters you take into that dungeon, you get their shards that you can star them up with. You want to do this every day with whatever characters you want to star up. Level up training, that one I think is one of the first ones that opens. You are going to need it early. And even if you don't need it, you want to come in here and clear because there's bonus rewards for clearing. So especially on like the weapon ones, and let's see here. Like in this case, if I clear this one, I get a bonus 2 epic weapons, which is gnarly at the beginning, early accounts. And there's these ones. And eventually those will be all rainbow weapons. And then rank up trial, that's what you need for ranking up your characters, which is another facet that's going to get you strong. Eventually it's level gated, but you do need lots of these to level up your characters. So Star Trial, that's going to be a separate thing. You're going to eventually unlock a passive class building tree. Also, get you your tactics, which I will show you that in a bit as well, because that's important. Radiant Forging, that's for your gear. So everything you need to level up your gear. Tower, it's its own separate thing. It gets you good rewards. It is worth doing once you unlock it, but don't be married to it because you have a week. There's 10 levels, you get varying rewards. Once you unlock it, you can farm the first couple stages real easy, get a lot of rewards. And then it starts getting better, but there's gimmicks to it. So every map is a different gimmick, like bonus magic damage, or if you get hit with a dot, you do 10% more damage. There's like crazy stuff like that. Now, another thing to know about once you unlock it, it's going to take a while to unlock talent. This is the thing I was talking about, the passive skill tree for all your separate classes. The very first thing you want to do in all these skill trees, come up here to this, unlock it. It's going to be your tactical skill that you can use in combat that's going to affect your units, make them stronger. This one is a single target DPS. Eventually, you'll be upgrading it the more you progress in the game. But that's what you want to go and do instantly. There are things over here that increase the amount of talent points and region and max, etc. That's kind of secondary. It depends. Your results may vary depending on your characters and what you might have, what tactics you might want to employ. Every class tree has a different tactic. You're going to want to get them all. I use this one like all the time right here. I use that one I showed you previously all the time. But you know, read them depending on. I use this one a lot too. Depending on what your characters are, different ones are going to be good for you. And then once you're done with that, you got to identify which one of these your best characters are. So a breaker, a seeker, defender, destroyer, watcher. Your best characters, get in there, level up what makes them good. If it's a DPS, get their offensive skills. There's physical, down here there's magical, and it keeps progressing as you go. Over here is defensive, and over here is HP. If you're into PvP, get this HP ASAP. HP is god tier in PvP right now, as well as attack. That's what I would recommend to you. And for PvE, attack and HP, very good. Your tanks, your defenders, definitely get them to defense. Watchers do pretty well with defense and HP as well. Destroyers, those are usually your caster units. Watchers can be caster units too, but destroyers are like the super best caster units, so far for me at least, in my opinion. So your results may vary depending on what you pull. And yeah, get in there, progress, go in and do it. You're going to get a bunch of decorations. It's not going to seem that important. It's not heavily important, but it does affect your bond bonus the more furniture you have. Bond bonus is a thing in your character screen where, you know, when you come over here, passively, when you visit them, they're going to give you bonuses. But as you upgrade it, more attributes and character avatars. So it's more like swaggy stuff. But it is something you do want to be clicking every day because this is a momentum thing. So you come in every day, you get bonus points. Eventually, everyone's getting 1% stronger, 2%, 5% stronger. And that's just going to stack the more better weapons you get, better skill points you get. All the stuff I showed you to invest in. Also, as you're walking around town, it's not always going to happen like this, but as you're walking around town, there's going to be characters. They're going to have chat bubbles. Talk to them. Same thing with spiral mode, because sometimes these guys are going to give you items just for the hell of it as you talk to them. Not always. Doesn't always happen, but there's certain points. So check all around, inside, outside. There's even characters that hang out over here sometimes. Just go ahead, talk to everybody, get whatever you can. If they have rewards for you, cool. That's more stuff to build your account with. And that's just the way it's going to go. And that's pretty much, as a new player, what you need to be looking for. Learn the ways of the world, learn your unit's strengths, be looking for guides, and just get your account, get your characters hitting as hard as they can, moving as far as they can. OP skills early, dodge, crit damage, crit chance. Of course, you want to attack as hard as you can get it. Anything that's like buffs your characters to make them do more damage, or debuffs other characters so that your characters do more damage or survive longer. Your first goal is to kill as fast as you can. read all the bonuses, read all of the requirements to get 3 stars. Level your account as high as you can, because there is a lot of stuff that is level gated. Like, for instance, rank up over here. You get to a point where it's like every 5 levels. So this was level 30, this was level 25, and etc. And you need to rank up so that you have more access to more skills, because you see the skill tree goes up quite far. And I wish I could have got to rank 11 in a week so I could show you guys more showcase of these characters in my showcase videos. There are certain characters. This Castilia is a super rare, hard to get thing that lets you get both skills on both sides of the tree. Normally you gotta pick one or the other. Be very judicious in who you do that with. People I've seen that recommended for. I've seen it recommended for Cole, and I've seen it recommended for Maitha, God tier tank, getting all her skills. But once again, that's a tank. So that's going to help you mid-game, late game, PvP. So if that's important to you, do that. But early game, you want to be doing stuff that's DPS. So I'd say until you understand it more, save those for the most part. And then when you got a better of understanding of how the game works, which characters' skills are very good and synergy and etc., that's when you go and you figure all that stuff out. But that's more of like a early mid game kind of thing. And that's pretty much it. Like the stuff you need to get real powerful real early. Join a guild. Guild's not super important right now, but it gets you bonus materials. Same thing with do all your quests every day, get in the spiral. Shop and inventory. This is your premium currency shop. This is a currency that you can get from event shop. Future Doc here. You can also get this currency by disenchanting legendaries, which I would definitely not recommend, especially early game. Back to you, current Doc. You can get random legendaries, which is cool. Reputation, that's stuff you accomplish in the game. So little, like, it's basically achievement points for the most part. You can come, and if you're like missing, oh, I in a pinch I need more radiant power, but I don't have the energy to farm it, that's here for you. You can spend on stuff like that. Star particles, I want to level up that, I need to break my gear, etc. That's all here for you. Memory crystals, as you summon dupes to characters and they get the 5-star and you summon a dupe again, that gets converted over here. That's what this is. Insignia, that's another thing you separately farm. That's mostly from Power of Conquest. So, and that, once again, you can use that to substitute for dungeons. And you want to spend your energy elsewhere, you can do that. Spiral's a whole different mode. I'm going to be doing a video for that. The whole thing. But yeah, just figure out what it is that makes your team strong once you have your team set. If you're into rerolling's a bit of a tricky thing in this game, so I'll have a separate video out for that. But that's pretty much it. So good luck with everything that you got going on as you unlock things. Keep getting it, keep exploring it. Level your account. That is the most important thing the first week. Level your account and eventually get to the point where you can get rank 11 skills. And then from there, you can start focusing mid-game, probably in like your 20s to 30s. I really need to focus on this character or this piece of gear or this mode. You'll figure all that out and I'll be there to help you. So that's it. I'm Showtime Doctor. You found my video. Hey, there's going to be plenty more Sword of Convallaria videos, so be looking for them. I'm going to help you get whatever it is that you need to get your account strong and to get whatever you want out of this game. Peace out.